to see a lot of haters, and I haven't that situation before. And then UFC, it's hard, it's all the word and talking a lot of shit. And then was the moment that I had to learn, don't care about what haters think about you.
Let's start right away, Ariane. March 12th, you were supposed to fight JJ Aldrich. The UFC announced that you will be removed from that fight. What happened? Why are you not fighting?
Yes, I had an injury in my shoulder, so it's not a really not a really serious injury, but I can sparring, so I can do lives, rolling. So it's something that I wouldn't be prepared to fight, and I already fought with an injury, so I know that is not a good choice. So we just decided, let's go easy and be smart. And when I feel like I will be 100%, I will get back.
What did the doctors tell you? Did they tell you like a timeline of maybe when you can spar again, when you can grapple again?
Yeah, the problem was I was feeling pain and I didn't know what exactly was, and I was doing the wrong treatment. So now I did all the exams, so now I know what is, and he gave me 2 weeks. So then if I won't feel pain more, I can try, sparring and do the stuff that I can do now. So we have to see, because every bar is different, every bar has a different time to recover, but we expect in 2 weeks trying to get better to the normal routine.
Are you doing any kind of rehab for your shoulder?
Yeah, yeah. Now, actually, now my focus is on my rehab, only physical therapy. I'm training, but specific training, only things that I can do. I'm trying to keep improving, the way that I can training. Trying to repeat techniques that I can, and I don't feel pain. But the focus is get better and get my shoulder strong.
While you get your shoulder strong, what are you focusing on? What is your training like?
Yeah, so now we are starting with recovery, just moving, because I was like really not moving my shoulder to take off the inflammation. So now I feel it's getting better. So now I'm starting to moving my shoulder and my arm. And the next steps is put muscles, so doing a very hard strength conditioning training. And then when I feel like, okay, I have the muscle that can protect my shoulder, I will get back to sparring everything.
It's not the fun part of training, right? It's the worst.
No, yeah, yeah. The worst thing is we have to work our patience, our mind, because the funniest part is sparring live, trying new stuffs, and only drilling is hard. Like it's nice you're drilling and also sparring, drilling and training and you try your techniques on the training, but when you're only drilling and doing a specific drilling, because you can do all the movements, and sometimes you want to spend all the energy, and if you're anxious you want to fight, because the fight is the most funniest thing. I know it's hard, but it is for this we train, every single day is for the moment that we are in the cage and we can show all our work, and we just have to wait more months, and a lot of things went in your mind, but it's a moment that just make it. And if you learn with this moment, we just grow.
For like a regular person that's not a fighter, maybe they train jujitsu. The best part of jujitsu is sparring, not drilling, not learning.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. But now I feel like jujitsu and all kind of martial arts is improving, because drilling is really really important. Because if you only sparring, I feel like you only repeat, your mistakes. But now the new generations understand how important is you drilling, repeat, and then sparring, so we can really learn a lot on dream. But it's not so funny like
Yeah,
sparring.
yeah, for sure. And if you can, predict when you will be back, when you will be ready to fight again, when do you think? 2 months?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are expecting for like in beginning of May. We are waiting for sure, but we think that I'm gonna be ready on May.
Do you have anybody in mind like you would like to fight next? JJ was a good opponent, but she has a new opponent now. Would you
Yeah.
like that fight again? I don't know.
Yes, definitely my fight against JJ Aldrich. I think I was really excited. It would be a great fight. We both fight with our heart. I think that would be an exciting fight. But I understand she wants to fight. I don't want to wait for a fight. I can imagine her that she's health. So I don't have a name now. My focus is on get better, be 100%, and whatever I have to fight, I'm gonna be ready.
And JJ, she's fighting Jillian Robinson, coming up. What do you think about the fight, and who do you think wins that fight?
Yeah, it's MMA is really hard to predict, and I have to confess I'm not good on predicting results of fights. But I believe that JJ Aldrich is tough. She's really tough. She has a good striking. She's a very well-rounded fight. She's improved her jiu-jitsu, but Julia Roberts, when she grab, and she's doing jujitsu, she's really dangerous. So it depends who gonna put your strategy in the fight. But I think because JJ Archer was really training, get ready, for our fight, I think she has a good chance to win this fight.
For
This
sure,
fight.
yeah, for sure. And let's rewind a little bit. Go back to your last fight, unanimous decision against Mandy Baum. You had multiple knockdowns. Striking looked phenomenal against the striker. She was a striker as well. Looking back at that fight, how happy are you about the performance you had?
I'm really, really, really happy, but not like I didn't couldn't show exactly what I wanted in the UFC yet, but I know it's because I'm improving the other parts, and I'm become a well-rounded fighter. So it's because it's a lot of new information. So I didn't show yet, but I know I'm gonna be ready. But I showed that now. Uh, I'm really confident on my strike. I always was confident on my strike, but for some reason I was like trying to do jiu-jitsu, and then I'm a striker, so I was like really confident. I was like enjoying, striking. And I wasn't afraid of her takedown, because I think that was the thing that I wasn't able to show my striking. I was like a little afraid of the takedowns, but now I'm really confident on my wrestling, so I feel like free, free to show my striking and kicks and everything that I know and I've been learning from my coach. He's a like from me, he's the best striking ever, the striker ever. Everything I know I learned from him, and I have so much techniques to show. I feel so excited because I could show a little part that he trained me, he teach me. So I I know I have a lot to keep improve yet. I know I could. I had the opportunity to finish the fight, but um, I just mistakes. Mistakes happen, and then I learn from them. And then the next fight, I will do everything that I can. If I had the opportunity to finish the fight, I will know. I won't. I won't repeat the same mistake. And but I'm really really happy with like my mind. I was like, okay, I want to strike. I wasn't like, oh, I want to finish the fight. I wanna fight. This is what I do. I was enjoying every single moment, and I could see a lot of things to improve, and that's it.
In the fight, your striking looked like really, really technical. Like you were very accurate with a lot of the punches that you were throwing, the combinations. And a lot of people were saying that that's the best you looked in the UFC, but you say no, I have more. I can do much better.
Yes. Yes, I know I have more. I know what I can do because I know from where I came from, I know everything I've been learning, training, repeating, doing mistake and trying again and repeating. So in the training we show like 8% that we know. In the fights like maybe 50%, because it's a lot of things, it's everything, it's your condition, is you feel nervous, you feel, it's a lot of things happening, it's too fast. So my goal is showing every fight, showing more and more techniques that I've been training and learning, and I will do my best every single day in the fight to make that happen.
And before the last fight, before you won your last fight, you had two losses in a row. And I know you talked about it a little bit that it was very tough for you to come back from that, and mentally it was tough for you. How did you change your mind? Did you have help from other people? Was it your coaches? Did you talk to somebody to help you change the mentality?
Yeah, it was a lot of things that make me, went through for this moment. The first thing was in the beginning of my career, my record was one victor, one loss, and one victor and two loss in a row. So I was with more loss, and then more loss than victory. So was the first time that I went through for a situation that, I had to get back stronger, keep training, and then after that, I I had 9 wins, in a row and became a world champion. So that was the first time that I've learned it. These hard moments make you stronger. So then we signed with UFC, and then again it was a moment that I wasn't 100%. I was recovered from a lot of injuries. And in my mind, I was like, okay, that's my time. That was the moment that I have dreamed all my life. And then again, two loss in a row. And then I was like, what happened? I thought that I was ready. I think that was my moment. And then, and then I start to see a lot of haters, and I haven't that situation before. And then UFC, they are it's hard, it's all the word and talking a lot of shit. And then was the moment that I had to learn, don't care about what haters think about you. Believe on what you do on the gym, because they don't know about your life. They just see the fight, and you are the result of your fight. You are what you do every single day. And then okay, and then we get back again, with 2 wins in a row. We got the bond of the night. It was like, yeah, that's my moment again. I made it. And then for some reason, I because for some reason, no, I know I won by a knee bar, and then I was like confident in my jiu-jitsu, and then I fought against Antonina, and I thought that could be a option, do a grappling with her, but she got me surprised, and she grabbed me, she took me down. And then okay, and then again we moved to American Top Team. Okay, now it's time to improve my wrestling. Now is the time. And then against De La Rosa, I couldn't show my improvements. But in the that after the fight, I really didn't know why. But some months ago, after I understood that it is about time. It's not like 6 month training wrestling that I would be ready to defend or take down. It's more time. You have to practice and repeat and do mistake and repeat again. So what I most learned with those loss in a row was, it's about time. Be patient with you. Don't compare yourself with others, because everyone learns different. Everyone learns in different time. Everyone have different lessons to learn in your life, in your career, in your journey. So that was I put in my mind. I knew I was like trying to really be uh, focus on what I did the mistake, what I have to do right, and let's go forward. And for sure, a lot of people support me. Was a, that's why show me how many people support me. They weren't they weren't thinking about my result. They are support me. They were enjoying watch me fighting and fighting with my heart. So I saw I inspire people. Even if I win or I lost, I inspire people. Inspiring people to keep trying. Keeping following their dreams. And my coach, that is my husband, every single day when I had that day that I was like, maybe you are be strong on your way, and that's it. I learned. I know I have a lot to learn, but I know that was a moment that made me really really strong.
I'm glad to see that you have that good support system around you. You know, sometimes it's not that way for some fighters. They have bad people around them, and when bad things happen to a fighter, those people can just disappear. But for you, you have a good support system. That's good, and you made the change to American Top Team. And it seems like it's working out really well with your coaches and your teammates, your training partners. How has it been for you? How it must be exciting to go to the gym every day to train, because there's so many people there that you can just pick and choose like who you can work with.
Yes, yes, we feel like really excited. We're really happy that with that decision we made, to move to Florida. We are really enjoying living here. It's always a sunny day. It's always a nice weather. If you're excited to wake up and go to the gym, and at the gym there's a lot of fighters hungry, hungry for more, and that just make us excited to train. Even when you are tired, okay, I'm going to the gym. When you were there and you saw everyone, okay, that is the energy. Is the energy when before we start to train at American Top Team. They told me it is a different energy at the gym. I was like, what they're talking about. And then when on the gym, I feel that energy. So I'm really happy. My coach is really happy with the results, that I had a lot of partners training, and he also is improving. We are training with the others coach there, even more with the grappling coach. So he's learning, I'm learning, we are training, we are improving, we are getting better, we are enjoying our life here. And now I bring my partner from Brazil to help me, training, and maybe she gonna try a fight here. And I think that is a good connection. In Brazil we have so many good fighters. Maybe we can give them an opportunity. Like I have the opportunity to change my life, and we want to do this with the fighter in Brazil from our city.
Yeah, I love seeing that. I love seeing fighters give other fighters opportunity to come train, and possibly you never know what's going to happen with their life once you give them that
Yeah,
little bit of opportunity. And it's good to see that you're doing that. The big news, the last couple of months, of course, was Amanda Nunes leaving American Top Team. You trained with her while you were there, while she was there. Were you shocked a little bit by the news?
yeah, yeah. Because I didn't expect it. I was in Brazil, and then when we get back to Florida, she just told me, and I was like, okay. I mean, I know her as a person before. I already um she already inspired me as a fighter, but now I know her as a person. So she's an awesome person, and I just support her because I know she's following her dream. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but I mean, anything changed, She from any the result of her last fight didn't change he, who she is for me, and for everyone. She didn't change her story, and that decision, I don't know what to talking about. I mean, I just support her. I wishing her the best. For sure, I miss her at the gym. I miss Nina, and also Nina keeping training at the American Top Team, but not now because they are in the tough, the for to record the tough. But that's it. Let's see what's gonna happen. But I just support her and I wish the best for her.
Would you still train with her? Like, even if she has her, it seems like she's gonna have her own gym, you know, like her own private gym, not like a
Yeah.
different team or anything like that, but just her own gym. Would you train with her? Like, if she asked you?
Yes, I mean, we really didn't train together. I mean, she helped me a
Mm-hmm.
lot. She really helped me drilling and show me a lot of
Mm.
position. But I mean, she's too strong for me. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, she's the best. She's so great. I know she's really technical, but I know she needs someone, you know, the same way than her. And I don't know, but it seems for me, I'm not sure what I'm talking, but she has a coach from another American top team. So actually, she's still, you know, training with someone from American top team. She did not train at that American top team that I trained. So I really not understand. But for me, we are the same, the same team. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, of course. You know, it's a you made a friend, you know, for a long time. So
Yes, I mean everyone at the gym like uh, that I could see still having this feeling, you know, like she's still or Amanda, everyone is still supporting her, and I mean anything bad happen, you know.
good luck on, repairing your shoulder and getting back to 100%. You know, of course, a lot of people were very disappointed that you had to pull out the fight, but I'm happy that you did because, at this level, you have to be very careful about how
Yeah,
you enter the fight. You know when you're ready and when you're not ready. Only you know. We don't know. Only you know. So good luck on recovery, and hopefully we see you in May. You said May, right? So hopefully we see
yeah.
you in May in the octagon again. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much. It was really nice talk too.